Alright, today we're here with our resident purple player Abdul Klaverweide, who has played in the recent Amsterdam Regionals, having a top 1 finish in day 1 Swiss, and day 2 a top 8 finish. Abdul, tell me a bit about yourself. How was it? How was the tournament? How are you feeling? Home turf?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Home turf, yeah. Just like you said, I'm from Amsterdam. Played the Amsterdam Regional this weekend with Purple Hybrid, as you can see. In first place in Swiss and managed to get top 8 day 2. That was nice. It's also my first top cut placing higher than top 16, so that's also nice. It went well for me in Swiss. I also had some cards in the deck that helped against the mirror, so that was nice. And I just played a deck how I'm usually used to playing purple decks. Just try to get value early on, do some chip damage, and then when I have enough resource I can just go for lethal. But that's, I think, the general game plan of this deck.
How were the matchups?
I played 3 mirrors, 2 Gallimon decks, 1 blue-green Imperial, Vortex Warrior, or basically the deck that plays Savaga Ace as their top end, and Omni X, I believe. And I also played against, I might remember it later, but those were the most notable matchups for that day.
What was your score exactly?
7-1.
7-1.
Yeah.
And what was the one loss from?
Blue-green Imperial. But that matchup is basically an auto-loss. So I decided prior to this event, if I see it, I just take the loss. And I won't bother attacking for it, because if I don't see the tech cards, I still lose. So I might as well just focus more on the other matchups that I would also see in the tournament. And my choice worked out because I only faced 1 blue-green Imperial this weekend.
Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe a bit lucky too.
Hey, sometimes you need it. I'll just go through the list real quick, because this deck is going to hit the ban hammer soon, so I'm just putting this deck list out just because it's my first top with a top 8 finish. Alright, I'll go to the decks first. Nothing too special. These are 4 QPmons. You just have to play them because of the On-Deletion Inherit, give you memory winning by charging a card. Really helps you extend turns or even start turns when you need to get Valkamon in trash, for example. So you can use your Desmond to just start the entire chain and then get some early value in. And then the Demi-Mermon as the 5th egg, because it's basically an ordinary QPmon if you had discarded Nidhogg, for example. And it also lets you get deeper into the deck to find your pieces if you're missing some. So this is, yeah, all you need for the eggs. Then for more cycle cards to say, 4 Ukmons. Nothing much to say about this card. You evil for 1, you push it out to breeding area, you get a top 3 check for a tamer or Digimon. Gets you anything you need, besides options of course. And if you can just cycle this multiple times, you can get to your pieces so fast, and it's also a rookie to attacking security to get the early chip damage in, so it's really nice. And then the 5th Duco, because it basically does the same as the other one, except this one doesn't search, but it gives you a memory, so lets you extend turns if possible. It's really nice. I think this deck, yeah, these cards are amazing.
The Ukmon engine.
Yes, and then some Floodgate rookies just to combat certain matchups. I have them here. These are the Psychmons for RK matchup, for example, but also for random matchups that rely on play cost reduction. Didn't face any in the main tournament, but I still respect those matchups. Nothing much to say about it. It's a nice card to have as a rookie in the back. If it would come up, I would assume it would work wonders, but in the tournament for me it didn't come up. Still play it regardless, because RK is going to be a more prevalent deck in the next format, I assume. So I'll just keep him in any purple deck if I have to. And then Gazimon, this is for the mirror. Other decks are very memory efficient. For example, Blue-Green Imperial, but that matchup is very hard, so this is not enough. But it's still rookie that you need in certain matchups, so in this case I just played 2 because of space, and I valued a different card a little more. when it comes to rookies. And in this case it's the Shakuman. I want to have, I think I played 13 rookies if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted to have the Shakuman for the extra cycle because of its on deletion effect. And it might come up to have the inherent to delete level 3 to get rid of other floodgate rookies. For example, Gazimon. So that's why I opted to play more of the Shakumans and then to do split of the floodgate rookies. And sometimes you hit security and you hit, what's it called, a 3k Psychmon or something, and then you swing with a 2k rookie and feel like, yeah, it should have been deleted in battle, and you want to get the unleashing trigger of the egg off, but now you can't, and so your turn becomes awkward. But that's just some small things that might happen. That's why I just play more of this Shaku, because it's also 1 KDP, but other than that, it's just a fine rookie to have. And then the obvious 4 rows of the deck, for Dustmon and for Valgamon, they are basically the bread and butter of the deck. Dustmon lets you evo into the Valgar for basically free when you attack. This one trashes cards, gets rid of annoying Digimons depending on their color, and the Dustman Inherent lets you recycle tamers from trash, and it's so versatile because it doesn't color lock you, so you can play anything out, as long as it's 4 plus or less. And then the good tamers. These are the 4 quiches. You draw 1, trash 1, gain a memory on deletion. Nothing much to say about it, it's just very efficient. You cycle through your deck with this card relatively fast. Yeah, good card. And then I'll play 2 of the quiches. This is nice to have in the early game, and if you need to get a Valgrimon in trash to set up the Dustmon play. And other than that, it just helps because it's also Koichi name, so you won't struggle too much in the mirror, because if you change this to a blue card, it doesn't matter because the hybrids digivolve based on name. Yeah, good card as well, but you don't have to play 4. Maybe in the next set or for next ban list you might play more of this if you opt to try this list again or this deck again. But we have to see. Maybe it becomes a 4, I don't know. And then the troublemaker in the house. This amazing card lets you recycle any Digimon tamer, Digimon or option from trash. Lets you get the loop going every time, and that's the reason also why this card is probably on the ban list. Yeah, really good card. Nothing to say much about it. And then the one-off mat from the start deck. This lets you trash a card. When you trash a card by an effect, you gain a memory by tapping it. It sometimes comes in clutch, especially if you play the mirror, and when they delete your rookie with the Cupidon Inherit, you can basically gain 2 memory in combination with the tamer. So that could steal turns sometimes. So that's nice. And then we have Louis as the final tamer. This is really sneaky because when you play it out with Dustman, you can just promote a rookie and get the extra attack in. It might be game changing sometimes. And you can also play this early on to get an extra cycle with rookies. If you play the Yokomon event from Raising, of course. This card comes really clutch. And it's also recyclable with the Dustman, so that's also nice. So you don't mind trashing it. And then we have some option cards. Yeah, 4 Rivals Barrage and 4 Jax Raid. These are so sacky in security. Yeah, those cards are really good. What can I say? If they hit this early on and they swing with a level 5 stack, it just gets deleted for free. I don't have to do anything. Kinda happened to me a few times in the tournament when my opponent swung in security in the first check with Rivals Barrage, and it felt like, yeah, okay, I guess I win the game now. So that's kind of helpful, I guess. Same thing with Jax Raid. If they hit it at a wrong time, they just lose the game from there, because they usually have to deal damage on 0 or 1 memory, and then this just steals the turn. It's understandable why it's on 1 now, of going to 1. So yeah, really good cards. Most people probably won't miss them. And then Coin from Darkness, a good one off. Gets you cards from trash back. Lets you recycle your level 4s, rookies, maybe Nidhogg Melon if you need to get a memory of. by trashing it later with the Cubemon Inherent. It's really versatile. Also limited, because it's a really good card. And then some memory boost just to get more access to the Valgramon if you're missing it, or Dustmon, whatever you need. It also helps you extend turn if it's already in a better area. Nothing much to say about it. It helps with consistency. Sometimes you have some awkward hands and you just need to play this card to find the missing piece, basically. 2 Nidhogg Melons. There were times I had a level 5 on field and I was tempted to digivolve into this card, but there's probably no reason to do that ever, so I just discard it from hand to get a memory. It comes in clutch, especially in the mirror, because you can just steal turns by trashing Cubemon, using Cubemon to trash this card and gain basically 2 memory. Really nice. Also helps in the early game to choke your opponent to 1 with the Koichi. Great card. And then Argomon, this was the tech card talking about. I think most purple hybrid lists in the tournament played at least 1. This is really good to just suspend all the tamers so they cannot have extra attacks besides the rookie in the back and maybe in Brush Galantmon or a Guilmon, for example. You limit the amount of checks they can do in a turn, and then you just swing into secure with this. It probably has a Dustmon underneath to get you free mat from trash, and then you start playing again. Really nice, and it helped me win some games in the mirrors, so that was nice to have. And then 1 Rush Gallant, 1 Promote and 1 Guilmon. They all have Rush, basically. They just finish the games when you're missing hybrids, or if you need to get an extra check in just to get lethal. I think I played several games, my opponent had 3 security. I managed to finish him off in that same turn because these cards exist. So that's really nice. This was also a last minute inclusion because I first played the Defixmon, but in testing it rarely came up. I put this in last minute and it won me, when I saw it and when I played it, it won me the game. So really good card. If I still play a purple deck, I probably just slide in 1 because it can actually just get rid of some annoying Digimons with his own play when Digivolve for an attacking ability. So I don't know, this card is really versatile. If you can play it, if you can set up the trash, you can just play it out for free, it's really good. And nothing much to say about it, other than just a really versatile card. And other than that, I guess this was the list.
Touched upon it a little bit on the ban list. Throughout the list, we already know that the VT2 map is completely gone, and Jack rate is limited to 1. And you already mentioned that you might be able to increase the other Koichi if you want to play in the future, but it seems it's not a deck you are going to tinker with anymore.
No, I let the other people cook it up, and then if they manage to find something and I like it, I'll just play it as well. But other than that, I'm laying the deck to rest for now.
A top 16 finish means that you already have your Nats invite for next year.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Top 8, by the way.
Oh, top 8 finish, of course.
Yeah.
I can imagine that'd be quite nice to have a race already in the year.
Exactly, that's really nice.
What are we thinking of for the upcoming tournaments? Another purple deck?
Oh, for sure. Or anything multicolored in a way of for hunters or crossheart or something, because those are the kind of decks I like. Just things that play differently than the usual build a stack in raising and go from there. I like those kind of decks that have the versatility of being slightly different.
I think that's it. Any closing statements and thoughts?
Well, I guess I could say shoutouts to other friends that helped me test boring cards and made it possible for me to go into top 5 for this weekend. So thanks to them as well.
Alright, good
They
stuff.
know who they are.
Alright, good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we'll finish it up here. Thanks for this talk, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, thanks.